Before the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, received his first revelation, the Arabian Peninsula was a mixture of pre-Islamic polytheism, pagan practices, and a rich tradition of poetry and tribal warfare. Mecca, where the Prophet was born, was a vibrant city that served as a religious and commercial hub, home to the Kaaba, a sacred sanctuary that housed idols and attracted pilgrims from all around Arabia. The people of Mecca worshipped idols and lived by a code of honor that often involved conflict between tribes, yet they had a deep respect for poetry, trade, and hospitality. Mecca's economy was centered on trade, with merchants making pilgrimages and facilitating trade routes that stretched across the Arabian Peninsula. The city was ruled by the Quraysh tribe, of which the people of Mecca had a strong attachment to their ancestral customs, and any challenge to those traditions was met with resistance. The Quraysh, in particular, feared that the message of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, which called for the rejection of idols and the worship of only God, Allah, would disrupt the status quo and undermine their power and wealth. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was born in Padshat Shunnux into the Hashemite branch of the Quraysh tribe. His father, Abdullah, passed away before he was born, and his mother, Amina, died when he was just 6 years old. He was raised by his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, and later by his uncle, Abu Talib, after his grandfather's death. Growing up, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, learned. As a young man, he worked as a merchant and traveled extensively with caravans, gaining knowledge of the wider world and interacting with various cultures. His honesty in business dealings led to his meeting Khadija bint Khuwaylid, a wealthy widow, who was also a successful merchant. At the age of 25, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, married Khadija, who was at 5 years older than him. At the age of 4, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, began receiving revelations from the angel Gabriel, while meditating in the cave of Hijra, located on the outskirts of Mecca. His mission was to call people to the worship of the only true God, Allah, and to live according to a moral and just code of conduct. Over the next 13 years, the Prophet received revelations that were later compiled into the Quran. The Quraysh's attempts to silence him only intensified. The Prophet and his followers endured social and economic boycotts, physical abuse, and threats of assassination. These years of hardship culminated in the migration, Hijra, to Medina in Chai Duisi, where the Prophet and his followers were welcomed by the people of the city, who embraced Islam and offered protection.